Good morning, Going Beyond the Lens community. I am here this morning. Lior will be joining me shortly. If you don't know me yet, I'm Bunny. Hi. We are going to be talking about the event that we're going to be hosting very soon. So I am excited. It will be, oh my gosh, it's actually this weekend. Time flies. So hello. Yay. Hello, people joining. Lior will be joining shortly, and we will have a little conversation together. I'm very excited. Welcome. Hello. This weekend, on Saturday the 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, so like North Carolina time, we will be having another event, and it is for free, and it's going to be an art share, and I'm very excited. Hopefully Lior will be joining me in just a moment. I just wanted to say hi and see all of your faces. Or, well, not really your faces, but your waves, I guess. Hello! So, this event is going to be a little different than the events that we have hosted in the past. Instead of like a kind of mini lecture part at the beginning. Oh, Lior is joining. Let's do it. Lecture at the beginning is going to be all art share, which has always been my favorite part anyway. So I'm very excited. Yay! Hello. Good morning.
I wasn't sure.
So good to see your face.
Service, but I had to. We're volunteering today. My mask here to get rid of some invasive species in a lamb preserve near my house. Since the kids are all from school, I was like,
"Oh, cool!
Let's do some acts of service for Unlucky Day."
Yeah,
so,
nice.
Hands in the dirt, very good.
I love it. Yes. Are you staying warm enough?
The sun's pretty nice today, so we got lucky.
Good.
Yeah. I'm super excited. I just looked at my calendar and I realized that, like, oh my God, next Saturday is the event. Like, it came up so soon.
Yeah, it's just like at the end of the week.
Yeah, like literally like 7 days. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah. So excited. I like sort of kind of started talking about it a little bit before you joined.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was super excited.
No, Ben, go back to the group. If I have to ask you again, we're going to have a problem. I'm working. I'll be back. It's not.
It won't take very long.
Don't make me ask you again. Anything to get up to and a little bit of work. I swear to God, the laziness. Like, he's so intelligent and he uses all of it for pure laziness. No.
Oh.
He does a good job. But both of them were like, oh, it's 30 minutes in. Can we be done? I'm like, no.
We just got here.
Yeah, we just got started. Sorry. Yeah, I can't wait to see everybody's art. I feel like this, the art share was like probably my favorite part of the combined events that we had been doing. So,
yeah, same.
To like isolate it out and like have the opportunity to hear what everyone's intention was and what their experiences are with different pieces and how that is the same or different. Like, all of that is so fascinating to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like people have been so graceful, like, in sharing their work with us in the previous events. Like, we've had really good submissions and a great turnout. Yeah. So I'm stoked to see what, a invitation that is like direct like this, where it's like, this event is all about you guys, Yeah.
Yes. Our shares have definitely been my favorite part of past events. The conversation in general, like, with everyone is always my favorite, but, like, seeing other people's art that they've shared with us and, like, hearing their story and how they created it and their inspiration behind it, it changes the art for me. Like, if I just see it and that's it, with no context, like, it's cool, but it means so much more when you're able to actually, like, talk to the artist about their piece and they can, like, explain, like, how it came about and, like, the situation around it and the, all the nuances of it. And then it's, like, so much more special and you see it through, like, almost different eyes after you have the conversation about it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It feels like you get to fall in love a little bit more because you have a little bit more intimacy, a little bit more access. It's a little bit like, yeah, you could see somebody on the street and like be like, oh, I'm curious, I'm attracted to that person. But you can't care for them the same way that you would when you learn where they're from and how they grew up and their story. So it's like when you get to hear from, I mean, we're kind of like the parents, and I I have a weird analogy where I feel like everything I create is like a secret, like mini baby, like of energy. And I like feel so connected to each individual piece. And I know that a lot of other artists might describe it differently, but feel that sense of like preciousness around it. And it's like, you want everybody to love what you love as much as you love it. And how do we get to a place where we can experience that level of like affection and understanding and euphoria and clarity? And it's like, well, context. So yeah. You got to hear about how the art was born. Like what was it made of? Like who are its parents? I don't know. Maybe it's the love child of Bjork and this weird other book you were reading. Like, you know, which inevitably, because artists are so interesting and quirky, like it always is some kind of wild secret recipe like that where I'm like, you took these couple of super different things and came up with this? Like what?
Yeah.
I love that.
Me too. I'm really excited about the theme that we chose too. We chose the theme of connection.
Yeah.
And I mean, connection is really like precious to me in general, like connection with people, connection with the earth, connection with myself. So like thinking about what people might be submitting to share in the context of connection, I think is going to be really special. And I feel like these events are really connecting in general anyway. So like theming it around connection, I just think feels really great.
Yeah, I like it was like we didn't even realize it when we chose it, but it's like a little bit cheeky because we're like, we are building a community, and the whole point is that we want to support and get to know each other and connect to ourselves as well, and also stay connected to ourselves in connection with the group and all of those things. So I'm like, this is pretty great. This is like an immersion in, you know, before we launch an online platform, it's like an immersion in getting to really spend some time with the people that are going to build that new world together.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, these are all the perspectives that are going to come together to make this new like tapestry that is a new culture, that is like a new, you know, paradigm. I'm so ready for that.
Me too. Oh my gosh. I've been like daydreaming about like, ooh, once we have our own little like social spot and we can post anything that we want, and then think of the kinds of like conversations and stuff that we're gonna have, and I'm just excited.
I know. I'm like, I keep like, it's the one thing that's keeping me going because I've gotten like several photos removed so far. Like one of them was literally my face holding a vibrator, and that was it. And they were like, "This is pornography. You're soliciting sexual stuff." I was like, wow. I'm just saying this was a good vibrator, and here's like a 10% off code. I'm not an asshole. Like, what's happening? And it's like social media now with all of these, like all of this erasure, all of this censorship. First of all, I feel like I'm living in some kind of fucking police state, and it's wild. I'm like, remember when we used to make fun of other countries for being really rigid? And not that that was ever cool, but like we deserve that coming back on us kind of a little bit. And I'm just excited to like transform our relationship with social media, because it used to be this beautiful thing that like that made me so inspired as an artist, because I got to see everyone's work and engage with it and play and learn more about them and who they were as a person too. And that, you know, I wanted that holistic experience. And now that we're craving that, and all of a sudden it's filled with advertisements and like it's completely whitewashed and sanitized, and there's nothing that's actually even stimulating, it's just a fucking drain. Like I'm just exhausted after I'm on social media. Aside from like doing lives with you and Rory, I'm like, I don't even want to post, you know?
Yeah.
I can't wait to have a space where we're like, oh yeah, we get to talk about our art freely. We get to share our art freely. We get to toe the line of what's erotic or what's pornographic, and talk about why we still think this is a valuable thing to share with the community, and what was the intention, and really building the nuance that we need in language and understanding to like hold space for what is of value and what should actually be censored, right? Like, are we safer by censoring nipples, or are we safer by censoring trolling? Because if I get one more fucking comment on YouTube or Instagram that tells me that I'm a man, and then I say well, maybe, like, yes and no. I'm either neither or both, but you can't. I'm not only one. That's for sure. Like, I'm so tired of why can't we be filtering that shit instead of filtering like people being like, oh, I love my stretch marks today, and here's my body.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, I've had it. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So if you are a person who also is really fed up with censorship and you want a space to share your art freely with people who want to love and support you and give you the feedback that you deserve, whether that is affirmations and enjoyment or whether you want critique and you're like, help me figure out, am I accomplishing my vision that I set out with this piece? Like, we refine ourselves in community, and we only grow as artists when we're able to access communities. So this is free. Everyone should come. Please submit your art. We're so excited.
Yes. Yeah. I've seen that we have received a couple submissions already. I think when I looked, it was like a day or two ago, we had like 2 submissions.
Nice.
So yeah, we have a couple, and please submit more. We want to see all of the art. Mm-hmm. We've set aside like an hour and a half just to like share everybody's art and like have conversations about it. And this is not like an art critique. This is like
no, not a content.
I want to explore your art and hear the story behind it and like love you for it and celebrate your uniqueness and your art. And like, this is like a love space.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. There's no winners or losers. We're literally just winning together. This is just one big win puddle. Like, it's a digital cuddle puddle. That's what we're going for, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone will wait until the last minute to submit anyway, because that's what everybody does
usually
every
what
time.
happens.
We're always like, we only have 3, and then Friday comes around and everyone's like, woof, in the inbox. Ah! And we get like,
So yeah, submit your art. There's all mediums, whatever you want to share.
Video, spoken word, you could dance, you could do a recording, you could do an audio book, you could give us a poem, you could do ceramics, maybe you are, I don't know, maybe you make windows and stained glass, I don't know, dude, whatever. All of it.
Art.
Yarn art, I don't know. Let's make it
happen. Yeah, we want to see it. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. So for those of you who don't know when or where to find this information on how to join us, link in all of our bios.
All of them.
To sign up for the event for free. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. It is free. So you just like register. If you don't register, you don't get the information on how to join. But it's going to be on free conference call. It's going to be video chats. We're going to be able to see each other's faces. And it will be on this Saturday, the 23rd, at 1 p.m. Eastern. And on the Eventbrite page where you register is also the link for where you can submit your art. So don't forget that, because we want to see your art too. We don't want to just see you. We want to see your art too. I mean, if you don't have art to share, if you're like too nervous about it, that's totally
just
okay.
Come.
Just join. Yeah, you can just like enjoy the event without sharing your art. But we would love to see your art.
We would. Hi, Bunny. Oh,
Hi.
Here's Addie. I guess you guys got done with working? That's what happened? Okay. Well, I guess I'm done live streaming then. Doesn't that?
At 10:30.
Okay.
Well, we said all the important information already.
I think we did, yeah. All right, well, we're super excited to see you all.
Yes.
Oh, great.
The cutest.
All right.
Hello.
I'm going to need both my hands to pry myself free, so I bid you adieu, Bunny. I will see you so super soon. I can't wait to see everybody's art.
Yay, me